And we're live, by the way. I don't know. Hit the link, Jason. Unless you can't because of work. It's all good. I'm going back to my area. What's up?
Well, ask and ye shall receive.
Well, thank you, thank you.
And by the way, for the
Trying to
record,
be
I clicked the link because I wanted to, not because you asked me.
okay. Well, I appreciate it either way.
So yeah, I'm waiting for the rest of the rebel rousers to get here.
Yeah, same. I may end up running to the store, but I got to go back and grab my wallet and also see if I get a message from a former coworker.
Mm. She making that delivery this time?
She was supposed to, but she said she forgot to grab them, and I asked if she could run me to the store instead. Since she
Mm.
forgot them, I'm waiting to hear back, and I have to go back in my room and get my wallet. So, and I just need my wallet just in case they decide to card me, but I doubt it. Well, hit the link then, Ampy, if you're coming to party.
Come on up, Nappy. You got to party with the homies at least for a little bit. Trust the panel is fine, and I don't bite unless you want me to. And if you want me to, well, I'll seek help.
Yeah, we don't bite not hard anyway unless you ask for it.
Mm.
I'm watching to see if anybody pops in.
Oh man. Yeah,
Because you
well,
know, in the office,
I was cruising around the YouTube streets to see what's going on.
what was
And I
that?
didn't think Tyler was still alive because usually by the time I get to work, he always ends his lives.
Usually by the time you get to work, what?
By the time I get to work, Tyler's lives are always over, so I didn't think that he was still alive. But then I seen
Oh,
that you
yeah.
had your after party, upcoming after party posted, and I was like, oh shit, Tyler must still be alive. And surely enough,
I just saw Alpha's comment in the chat asking me what my favorite pussy is.
is that a trick
Bald and
question?
wet.
I don't know. See, it depends. Are we talking about pussy, or are we talking figuratively?
And I don't think it matters. It's just conversation starter.
Because if you're gonna make me choose, then I know what your favorite pussy is. Its name is Trash Can. That's your favorite pussy.
Yeah, we got six viewers.
Well, hello to all 6 of our lurkers.
Well, two of them aren't lurkers because one's Namson and one's Alpha, and they're typing in the chat.
Well, hello to all 4 of our lurkers. Of course, YouTube could be lying about the numbers. I mean, it is YouTube after all.
Yeah, true. Wish this lady would respond to me. Like I said, I found a $50 bill in my pants, or an old set of pants that I had. That I didn't realize I had that money, and now I'm just waiting to see if I
Well,
get an answer.
you must know one hell of a job if you had $50 in your pants.
Ha ha ha! You're a real mushroom.
I mean, I tried mushrooms, but I don't know about me actually being a mushroom.
You're a real mushroom, a fungi.
Worst dad joke I ever heard.
Well, that's not who I thought it was going to be, but
Hello.
hello.
Well, Tyler, maybe they're the right ones that we need to run away. I'm just saying. Hey, Bubba J, Bill, let you come out and play?
How's it going, Jason?
What up, Jim?
Yim Yim.
I'm having a good old time.
Oh, I bet you are. I'm still curious as to why Tyler kept calling you a bitch all night on ATRL. Like, what did you do?
I haven't. I think he started doing the whole like bitch thing when I donated, and I accidentally skipped Alyssa, so I just wrote in the chat, "Hey, play Alyssa's first." It was sometime around that area. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't donate.
What up, boss?
I'm just
It's
kidding.
the Nepinator.
Yep. And there's King Dick.
You like that?
King.
Yeah, I
Dick?
like that. That was
Oh,
funny.
That name really does suit him, by the way.
it's beautiful.
You're beautiful. I don't know. Why was I calling Jim a bitch? Like why wouldn't I? You know?
Well, usually it's warranted, but I was trying to figure out why was it warranted.
He's Canadian.
Have you met Jiminator?
Yes, I have, but you usually have better reasons as to why you call them the things you call them.
Not this time.
Okay.
I mean,
See,
I just
know.
try to be a good guy and shit.
No, I appreciate you donating, and I don't mind when you skip people in the list. They mind,
Yeah.
but I don't mind. I personally, you know, I would prefer that everyone in their effort to get their song heard just went ahead and skipped the list.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if I hadn't had money, I'd be donating.
No,
but
I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking. Like.
Yeah, I know.
I jest. But obviously, I'm not complaining when money gets sent to me.
Right.
know?
I get you. That's why I wasn't complaining about the ads I was receiving. But I did say that, you know, whenever I get money again, I'm going to end up, you know, doing the paid service for your channel so that I don't have to have the ads.
Good morning, Marilicious. You know,
Yes, morning.
Apparently, you have to be careful about that word because I've offended young Yem Yem's feels. Because I called him that.
Offended who? Listen, buddy, I don't get offended.
Don't lie to me. I know you've had your fifis hurt.
Well, what do you say?
Call you a bitch. Aren't you being American, bitch?
I've hurt your feelings before accidentally because I know I've at least one time sent you an apology.
That's true, but I hardly remember. But yeah, there was the one time.
That's funny what Marilicious said.
I very rarely will send an apology message. Okay, so like it had to have been pretty bad because I know I've probably offended everyone in here except Nampson. I don't think I've ever offended Nampy. But I think I've offended everyone, and I don't know that I've sent an apology to any of them except you, Jim. So feel special.
That's not true. You sent me an apology message once.
Yeah, you and I got pretty brutal once. Though. Yeah. Like we actually like got to the point of like yelling at each other.
Oh yeah, to the point where we wanted to kill each other.
Is my mic working?
It is now. It wasn't.
Yeah, no, I seen you talking, but I didn't hear
anything earlier. I've been trying to figure out this nonsense. What's up, motherfuckers?
What up?
What up?
Yeah, no, Tyler, it is very difficult to offend me. Unless you're talking shit on my mama. Don't talk shit on my mom.
No, he's already done that way too much for me to even get bothered.
That is
well, yeah, but fuck you, Geminator.
I've done it. I've done
People
it to
know.
Nappy too.
They put respect on my mama's name.
I've done it to Nappy too, to be fair, but Nappy's always like, "Don't talk about my mom," and I'm like, "You're right. Sorry."
That's right.
See,
I think I remember
what Nappy does, but then I talk about Tyler's mom, so it kind of disqualifies my mom.
That doesn't count though, because like everyone knows, like my mom is not a no boundary zone. You know what I mean? Like I have little respect. I don't want to go into that. Like public settings, I don't talk about that shit because it's actually a little too serious. You know?
Right.
But
I think I remember one time though on one of Lampson's lives, somebody said something about his mom, and he was like, "That woman is a saint. You take that back."
Mama Namson is a saint, all right? She is a wonderful woman. She's been through hell. She raised a delinquent child.
So I could say all of those things about my mom too, but then like at one point she lost her fucking mind, and it was mostly because of men. So like the first one was when I was 15 when she decided to marry a man after he beat the shit out of me, and I was like, that's weird. Why would you marry this guy after he beat the shit out of me? You know? And then from there, it was just downhill, and she kept making bad decisions with men until she married one that beat the shit out of her and then did a lot of other fucked up shit that I'm not talking about on YouTube.
Right.
And like went to prison and stuff, and is to this day a convicted felon that she actually like reconnected with out of fucking nowhere and only got rid of like 3 months ago. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you, woman? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. My mom, it's not that my mom's a bad person. My mom is actually a really good person because I don't talk about this a lot. But I will say, it's not that she's a bad person. She makes horrible fucking decisions, and she will defend a man that she is with to the literal fucking grave.
Right.
My dad's the same way. My dad makes terrible decisions.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't want to.
Well, my parents are still alive, but my dad's an ass.
You're only mad because he won't let you smoke cigarettes.
It's like
hey, yo, Jay, don't worry. I'm coming to smuggle you cigarettes. I promise.
Jay, fuck that. Jay, smoke weed in his house.
Yeah.
No.
And then be like,
that'll get me thrown out.
Then be like, you said I couldn't smoke cigarettes. So like just roll up a fat ass blunt and be like, it's not a cigarette.
Next is meth.
No, and actually it's not even smoking cigarettes he doesn't want me doing. It's just smoking in general because
Okay,
He doesn't
Well,
want
because
pipes.
he's
He
your
doesn't
dad
want.
and he loves you and he wants you to be in good health.
not a reasonable
Yeah, well,
comparison though, because
That's
smoking
gay.
weed is nowhere near smoking cigarettes. Okay, I'm sorry.
Right.
Like,
Right, but in the mind of a
But
parent, especially one that's so strict like Jay's, I mean, it comes from a very well-intended place.
here's the thing. Yeah, good intentions, 100%. Also,
Right.
The road to hell is
yes,
paved with good
yes,
intentions.
that was literally
know
what I
that.
was trying to think of. Yeah, nah, like. I'm sorry, man. Like you can't tell. Anyway, you're gonna be 53. Like you can't tell a 53-year-old man you can't smoke. You can't
Yeah.
smoke. Shame on you.
DJ's dad's
Don't you
like,
do
watch
that.
me.
I don't give a fuck. Like that's weird as shit to me. You can't do that.
I mean, considering that he has his moments where he gets very forgetful, and we almost think he's got early onset Alzheimer's.
I don't think it's early at this point, dog. I don't know how old he is. You're 53. It ain't early.
Yeah.
See,
I
that's
mean,
the
I think
difference
he's.
between your parents and my parents. Because here's the thing: one time, my dad and I will occasionally smoke Black and Miles, right? And so we were at my sister's celebrating my nephew's graduation, and we were all chilling in the backyard. I see my dad puffing on a Black and Miles. So I was like, "Hey, pops, you got another one that I can hit?" And my mom's all like, "You shouldn't be smoking or whatever." My dad looks at her like, "This dude's almost 40 years old, man. How you gonna tell him that he can't smoke and whatever?" Plus, I'm his dad. If I say he can smoke, he can smoke.
Bro,
Yeah.
let me tell you my dad in a nutshell, okay? Last October, we were on vacation. Not last October, the October before. We were on vacation. It was a big family vacation. It was my dad, my stepmom, my sister, all three of my nieces, my great niece, and all that, relative, married people in that mix and everything like that. My dad literally, so me and Sierra go out because our anniversary fell in this time frame. Or her birthday. No, it was her birthday. It was end of September, early October. So me and Sierra go out to have dinner for her birthday. Just me and her. Leave our kid at the beach house, all that. And Sierra had 2 mixed drinks. Right now, for Sierra, that means Sierra fell on the beach on a pier and busted her knee open because she can't handle her alcohol. So, but she was essentially blitzed. I, on the other hand, had 2 beers. Now, you tell me, what has more alcohol content, a beer or a mixed drink?
Mixed drink.
Of course.
Well, it depends on the sizes, actually.
No, it's a mixed drink.
No, mixed drink will always have more alcohol in it.
The answer in this case is a mixed drink.
Yeah.
Right.
Sierra had effectively consumed more alcohol than I had. I had 2 beers, and we were at dinner because it was a nice place, on the beach, like literally beachfront, open air place. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys know the spots I'm talking about, right? It's Gulf Shore, so like they've got the things that like appeal to tourists, and this was one of those spots. Anyway, I'd had 2 beers. Sierra had 2 mixed drinks. Sierra literally fell on the beach, busted her knee open, whatever. We pulled back to the beach house, and Dad's like, "Did you drink?" And I was like, "I had 2 beers." And he's like, "And you drove?" I was like, "Yes, I drove the quarter of a mile from the restaurant back to the beach house. Yes, I did." I was like, "But get out of the way. I've got to go fix her leg." My dad then goes, and mind you, he had it was a Smirnoff Ice was what he was drinking. It was one of the red, white, and blue Smirnoff Ices that they make during the summer. He always
good.
he buys like 20 cases of them and fucking stockpiles them for the rest of the year.
That's his
Anyway,
Baja Blast.
Yeah. And so he had one that was like this full, and he goes, finishes it, throws it away, and he goes, "You ought to not be drinking while that woman's out there." And I'm like, she's fucking blitzed, and you're talking to me because I watched you drink at least half of what I have drank right now. And so I'm sitting there, I was like, "Do you have any peroxide?" And he goes, "Yeah." And so he goes and gets a first aid kit right out of his duffel bag in his bedroom. He comes back with it. He pushes me out of the way and then proceeds to start first aiding my wife's knee. And he's like, "You're too drunk to do this." I'm like, "Fuck you!" Like,
Oh shit.
no, Mandy.
Oh,
To
man.
be fair, I love my dad dearly. My dad is my absolute hero. I can't say enough how much my dad is my fucking hero. That said, do I think that he is unfairly harsh on me at times? You're damn right. I think he is.
Who doesn't feel that
Well,
way?
what parent isn't?
That's true. But I appreciate that he is, because my life, even to this day, as I sit here right now, my life is a constant struggle to like make $1 million and pay off everything he owns and be like, "Here, fuckhead, I'm more successful than you ever were. Like, suck my dick now, bitch." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like a
that's-
constant source of
Yeah.
disappointment to my family.
Well, and that's the thing. Like to me, it's a driving factor, because it's like I literally pray for the day. I don't give a shit about paying off any of my stuff. I pray for the day that I can walk up to my dad and be like, "I'm gonna pay off your house today, and you're gonna fucking like it. Like, get over it." You know what I mean?
Same.
Like that to me, and like, shout out to my dad for real, because he dropped out of fucking high school to take care of his 6 brothers and sisters. Like, his dad had
Right.
dipped on him and everything. Like, my dad literally went from dropping out of high school to take care of his brothers and sisters to literally owning his own business and having to stop working one year in August because he made too much money and he was worried about getting audited on his taxes. You know? Like, that's a big deal. Like, shout out to him, because that, and especially in Southeast Kentucky, that's not fucking easy to do. Like,
Right.
so I've all the love and respect in the world for my dad, but at the same time, I wish he would just fuck off sometimes. Like,
Same.
I can't say any of the same things for my mom, and so I won't say anything about my mom, but she exists and I love her. But that's, that's about as far as
my mother's a saint. My dad's an ass, but I love and respect him too.
my
I
mother's
mean,
not a saint.
my parents were high school sweethearts that got married fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
My dad's like, I think 3 or 4 years older than my mom, maybe 5.
Yeah. Well, my mom's not a saint. But you know, like I said, I do love my mom. I just don't like her a lot of times.
Right. Like I said, my mom's been there for me more than anyone. So, but then again, my dad's always been busy with work or church or men's organizations or what have you. So he tries.
Yeah. What up, Mandy? What up, Mary? What up, Desiree? How you guys doing? Parents did good for the beginning of my childhood, and it went to shit when I was 14-ish, but I was also a little shit stealing cars and ditching school. I mean, sometimes it be like that. I can't. I wasn't the same. My mom went to shit when I was around 10 because she started like worrying about dudes that she met in Yahoo chat rooms, but like,
my parents claimed that I was a perfect angel until my 17th birthday, and then I woke up rebelling and haven't stopped.
Wow.
That's what they claim. But that's what they claim because, they're highly religious and Catholic and go to church, on Sundays and are involved in church organizations and everything else, and I'm not.
I was the black sheep of the family.
Been that way ever since.
I was the black sheep for the acid and the mushrooms and the weed until one day I brought home more money than the rest of the family made.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And then you were like, what now? What now?
I mean, I think one of the biggest reasons why I'm kind of the black sheep in my family is the fact that I'm not married with children. My parents tend to do more for my married brothers and their families than they do for me.
Yeah,
Not saying that they don't do for me, just
But
that they do more.
they're thinking about the
maybe,
lineage.
but maybe think that's because maybe they think that's because you have the most potential to succeed on your own.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Or it's just the fact that, the other families need more, so they help them more. And I don't
Maybe.
need as much. I'm not as needy.
Yo, it's because your brothers are broke as fuck, and they're trying to keep them from bankruptcy. That's because
At one
I've
time, possibly, but no. One of my brothers is in IT field with a wife that's a teacher, and then the other brother is a truck driver, and he's finally starting to pay off all his bills.
yeah. I've had this. The only reason I say that, I've had the same thought since I was like 17 about my older sister, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
my dad literally pays the note on the house she lives in, on her
Mm-hmm.
car, on like literally every aspect of her life, and she gets an allowance. And she's older than me and has 3 kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, I haven't asked my parents, either of them, for a dime since I was 17. And so I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I'll take that back. I asked dad one semester to help me pay for college. And that was because the VA was fucking up my money a little bit, but I paid him back as soon as I got it. You know what I mean? And so it was like 2 weeks. But I'm like, I haven't asked either of my parents for shit since I was 17, and I'm constantly like knocked on, like I'm the one letting people down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like so we're getting ready to go on tour, and dad's like, you don't need to be doing that. Like, that's not a job for bitch. I was in the army for 8 years, and to this day my dad still says I never worked a real job. Okay.
Wow.
Man, what is a real job? Does it provide money? Does it make fucking income? Can you feed your fucking family? It's a real
Right.
fucking job.
Yeah.
It
Right.
is. I mean, I told my dad, because my dad, he's the same way. Like, oh, look at these people, playing video games and streaming them on YouTube and these Twitch and all this and that. Like, go out there and get a real job. I'm like, you do realize that these people who have a love and passion for video games have found their way into the industry, right? Because they got discovered by having so many followers. They got paid, and they're still being paid now, being professional reporters of gaming and whatnot. It's a different time, Pops. You gotta get with the times.
My thing is, I own a not insignificant amount of property, and I provide a living for 3 people, 3 human beings. You know what I mean? Like, my
Yep.
wife has not had to work since my daughter was born. And I'm like, I literally provide for 3 humans to completely live without asking you for money. I think I have a real job,
Yeah.
I think I have something, like, but to him it's like no, Tyler's never worked a real job. And I'm like, that's disappointing. I don't know what more I can do, sir. Like,
Yeah. So,
that's his favorite go-to.
my folks have helped bail me out of a lot of bad situations, especially when I had my gambling problem. Um, they helped bail me out of a lot of bad situations, but it just feels like with my brothers that they help them out more because they have like a house and they have, appliances that go bad that they need fixing, or the AC goes out and they need it fixed or whatever. And they end up helping them out more than they do with me. Plus, one brother's got 4 kids and the other one's got one with a great grandbaby. So they tend to help those families more than they do me. But they help me out too. So I'm not bitching or complaining too much.
No, I love my parents. I really do. And
Yeah, I do too.
Like I said earlier, my dad is my fucking hero. Like straight up.
Yeah, with me, my mom's my rock. I can go to her with anything, and she'll sit there and talk with me, and we'll figure it all out. With my dad, he either gets angry and yells, or he just gets that I'm pissed at you. I don't want to talk to you right now kind of mode.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about the landscape of YouTube real quick, boys, because I'm tired of talking about our parents. We're all grown men talking about our parents like some
right
children. Let me ask you guys this. First of all, who finds MC Nemesis coming into the Discord today a little hilarious? Like, come on.
Oh, it was funny as fuck.
Who is this guy?
Who cares?
So a few years ago, he was a guy that like went literally toe to toe with everyone that we know, and I've ignored him. He's come to me a few times asking me to react to songs, and I have on live streams before when he's popped in. And we had some issues before because like I didn't like his songs, and he was, you know what? Hold up, better, more fair representation. Let me just play you guys a song.
Oh, right. Must you?
Yeah.
Oh, is this the guy you made a reaction to and he said your makes his ass?
No.
No, this is a guy that every member of the Asylum has actually done a diss track on because he went after a bunch of reaction channels way back in the day, in the early days of the reaction channels and all that, and made up stories about them and tried to claim that he was exposing them. And he's just a real piece of shit. He's harassed me. He's fucking sent people to call me claiming that my phone number was by a high school that said for a good time call. And shit like that. He's just an all-around piece of shit.
That's top tier comedy, though. You got to admit.
Tyler's giggle.
That shit's funny as fuck, though. I mean, I'm sorry. Well, okay, so let me just play you this. This is MC Nemesis's. It's his overview. This may be a little long, so we'll stop a few times. This is actually it's only 3 minutes long. It's his overview, his little preview of his album. Jay, share my screen.
Okay, just a second. I was getting comments. There we go.
So the funny thing is, I let him. So when he first joined, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna ban him. Like I'm gonna fuck with him for a minute, and then I'm gonna ban him. You know. Then like he kept going on some weird shit. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play around with him for a little while, and whatever. And so I didn't ban him, but he actually at one point came back and was like, well, he banned himself from the Discord because we have the bot that automatically bans you for certain words, and he decided. I
saw him drop a hard R.
Yeah, he decided for no reason to drop a hard R, like calling us all that, and I'm like, well, that's unfortunate for you, dog. Like you got yourself banned from the Discord. You know what I mean? Like, and whatever. But so my screen is sharing now. Here it goes. This is MC Nemesis, the album promo for his album Boom Bap is Back. Now, I want you guys to listen to this and just give me your objective thoughts.
Tick-tock around the clock, boom bap is back, boom bap is back, boom bap is back. Tick-tock around the clock, boom bap is back, boom bap is back, boom bap is back. I'm Doctor of Bars with the PhD, I'm the B-E-S. Doctor of Bards with the PhD. I'm the B-E-S.
I get it now. Tech has been correcting me on that all day. He is the Doctor of Bards. Okay, it's not the Doctor of Bars. I've been wrong.
Right.
Waging war. I'm waging war. Fear won't retreat. In my dreams I see death. Beating this beat to the death. Every breath it's like war drums. I'm beating my chest. I'm the master rapper and you don't belong here. Run fast, I'm hunting by the sin of your fear. This is my land,
I
bitch,
hate
and I will
this.
make the kill. Understand I'm eating goat meat, getting my fill. I am not a god, he's
That's not constructive feedback, Nappy.
No, but I agree with Nappy.
Do you have enough time for me to give you actual constructive feedback on this? It might be here a minute.
Probably
Oh.
not.
I mean,
Oh, this man let us know earlier that writing lyrics was a gift that Jesus Christ gave him, and
Oh, God.
we're all not
That's a
appreciating.
bold claim. That's the same level of claim Bush was making back then with his relationship with God.
Yeah.
A mere Mormon level of
He-
relationship with God.
he also claimed that he was God at one point during
Yeah,
the conversation with Tyler.
Yeah, that's in one of these songs too. He is a King of Kings rapper.
Oh, God.
above the stars, but to the fucking frauds who say you are, I'm the king of king rappers, stealing your riches.
There it
God
is.
to God rappers now worship me, bitches. I've been feeling
Yeah, worship me, bitches.
Now worship me,
I like
bitches.
that line. God of God rapper. Now worship me, bitches.
The other thing is,
Please
Jason,
stop.
this man is so delusional. He claims that Upchurch got the idea to diss Tom McDonald from him because he did it first, and that Upchurch follows MC Nemesis and is constantly watching his content and stealing his ideas.
I like how Mary said, if it starts out shitty, it's not gonna get any better. No, it
Right.
gets better. It gets better. It's gold. It's gold.
feeling your riches. God to God rappers now worship me, bitches. I've been feeling cold, this ice you cannot hold. The icy winds are winter, but the blow, blow, blow. Cause I've been feeling cold, so cold, cold, cold. My words are rapping bold, sharp when I hone. Sitting, sipping wine on my fine gold throne.
Hey, Nappy's drinking wine too. Look at that.
I don't blame him. I'd be drinking wine too if I could.
Words are rapping bold, sharp.
Hey, you know what? Hold on, Tyler, just for you. Hey,
Mary
Jake.
said it best with this comment.
What you got there? What is that? I can't. Is that sake? Soju?
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh, it's sake. Yeah. Okay. Well, I only have bourbon, but I'll drink some with you.
Mary said it best with this comment.
I don't got no alcohol, but I got my weed gun, so
Cilantro.
cilantro.
So we're just gonna ignore Mary's comment. Nice.
No, I just said it. She said it best with that comment.
I don't see it. I think he's the god of God rappers.
The delusion
down.
is strong with that one.
Bow down to him,
I
bitches.
hate this.
I lost all faith in all Alpha One Kenobi after saying that.
When I
He threatened to claim what video? What?
on, sitting sipping wine on my fine gold throne, snapping bones, I'm the rapping pharaoh, spitting written visions like cards of the tarot, can't step
he's trying to charge a reaction video. That's hilarious.
to me, know this unrivaled flow, yo, fight your demons, win at all costs, light a new way, forget your past loss, make it stand, speak from your heart, this music is exorcism art. Haters call me trash, I'll be
This
legendary.
music is exorcism art. What?
Well, we're apparently all haters though, because haters call him trash. Here
Well,
goes.
hold on. Caveat to that though, because I do hate this. Like,
The way you
I don't know
Exorcism
what I
art
would be
shit.
called of this if not a hater.
Haters call me trash, I'll be legendary. Sticking up the
Trash.
cash till they just
trash.
can't stand me. Put hunks of their chunks in the trunk of my car, driving to my graveyard. Feel When I get home, I lay down at night, wondering if soon I'll see the bright lights. If my name will be played on your screen, if I get fame and accomplish my dreams. It feels so good just to dream. It feels so good just to dream. I got you in the scope, you fake claim
Can't
and go.
knock it, man.
I'm
Keep dreaming. Follow them dreams. That's all I tell people. You follow them dreams till you can't follow them dreams no more. Until everyone tells you to stop and you finally agree.
Good just to dream. I got you in the scope, you fake claim and go. I'm the clout killer, smelling your fear. I'm aimed and loaded, the assassin is here. P, thank you Google with these whack ass bars. Really just trash and food bar. Fucked up beyond all recognition. You once and tried giving you a chance, but you wouldn't listen, you kept foaming from the lips. Sick curves put down, buried in hog shit. This was not my purpose, leaving you in the ruins. But what I'm supposed to do when you wouldn't quit pursuing? You forced my hand, I had to stick you with the blade. You tried to run, but some things you can't evade. Can't call the cops for metaphorical shots. Still it kills you from within, and then your soul rots. Ending your life, soul sifted, then sapped. Ending this strife, building my legacy with rap.
Is it over?
Man.
A beef
Yes,
between-
finally.
A beef between this guy and Menace is something that I'd actually support.
This guy, who?
This guy and Menace, that's a beef I could financially support.
I would support that. Yo, tell Menace to use his powers for good.
Yeah, we
tell
probably
him-
do need to tell him that one.
I'm actually on board with this one. This one I will actively support.
I'll even do a song with Menace. Like I'll be like, no. Well, I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Yeah,
do
fuck
a
it. I'll
song
hop on
with
it.
Menace normally, but I'm saying like let's just go, dog. Like let's all make a song, like just knocking this fucking dude.
I'm on board.
I'm sorry, but it's like, how are you gonna be the cringiest form of human being? Try actively to like literally piss people off, diminish people, disrespect people, whatever, and then like act like you're the one being held back. You're the one, bro. No, you don't even know. Okay, no. So
Elaborate and listen.
hold on. I really want to show the voice clips.
As much as it's painful to say it, fucking Mocon can rap better than that fool.
Okay. So I have another topic I want to bring up after this, but you guys have to hear at least a little bit of this. I'm gonna skip this guy talking for the most part. But y'all. When I say, and mind you, I brought all this shit up in the Discord while he was still in the Discord, okay? And like this man is not even smart enough to acknowledge or respond to like when this comes up. You know what I mean? Like, hit play. So basically, I'm gonna say
I was watching.
Yeah. Share this shit. So basically, what is happening here is he spammed this man. This man, he's some of you may. He sent a text. This guy reacted to a song, didn't like it, whatever. This is all 2 years after the reaction, mind you. And so this guy, he sent a text to this guy and said, "So you like to hate on people? What's up?" This guy says, "Huh? Oh, never mind. You're MC Nematrash. Why you even messaging me? We beefed years ago." Years ago, right?
What is this? My DM to his.
And so he responds, "Fuck you. We never beefed you, bitch. You made me listen. You made 2 unlistenable videos about me. Why all the hate? Why are you a coward?" Then he says, "Your mama should have aborted you." Now, mind you, he jumped quick this morning with the "kill yourself" to me in the fucking Discord, which was a red flag immediately because it was like right away. Like, you know, this guy says, "You're delusional. You demanded I react to some of your trash music ASAP like 3 years ago, demanding I spit in the face of every other artist that was ahead of you." Blah, blah, blah. You guys get it. So this goes on. Hey, well, buddy, get mad at another one of my opinions, but hurt reacting to a diss track on me. I don't want you to spit. I want you to swallow. They went back and forth through the messages, whatever. The voice clips that he starts sending this dude are when I really realized this dude is
they're priceless.
There might be a little bit of
this dude is actually like irrevocably unhinged. So here we go. This is what
an
happens.
echo.
Yes, he's unstable, about like Mokon.
Hey, quit talking.
Now, mind you, he's sending these like nonstop.
Talking crap about me on the internet, dude. You're so fucking lame. You're a big fat fucking bitch. What you need to do is this. You need to like work on yourself instead of worrying about me. You worry about other people's opinions. You understand? And this is not me worrying about your opinion. This is me calling you out, exposing you for the little bitch that you are. And you are entitled to your opinion. If you think other artists are better than me, all right, dude. But I found an objective way to determine music. I have a rubric. Idiot, because I'm a music reviewer. You understand what that means?
No.
My job.
No. Stop. Hold on. I'm gonna call it out right now because he's actually a genius. All right. And let me tell you why.
He cracked the code none of us could.
No. I'm serious. He's a genius. And let me tell you why. It's all a facade, and here we are playing it.
Yeah, no, I said that earlier. I said that. I said that exact same thing in the Discord. I was like, this man is actually a genius.
400 times.
I was like, because I've given him at least 100 views today.
Yep.
No, bro, that's how it all starts. I'm telling you, this will be one of the next Island Boy type shits. But it's gonna be fucking Dolus fucking Demetrius type boy.
The sad thing about this is this motherfucker has been doing this for over 3 years now.
Yeah.
It's been almost 4 or 5.
It takes 10 years to make an overnight success. You give him a couple more years doing this shit, I'm telling you.
No, but listen to this. Like, I'm gonna play a couple of these and then I'm gonna skip ahead and just listen to how progressively triggered he makes himself. Mind you, he's sending these without responses right now.
Determine music. I have a rubric. You fucking idiot. Because I'm a music reviewer.
Hold up. Pause for 2 seconds again. I have a fucking rubric.
Yes.
Bro, that is some Dracula flow type bullshit. This is fuck. Bro, this man got a rubric. Okay. Yeah, fucking right.
Oh no, it gets better, Napson. It gets better.
It does. Oh, you're gonna really think this man is trolling and he's on some Dracula flow shit, on some shit he says in a little bit. I'm not even playing.
You understand?
Wait till he starts talking about the dollars he has in the bank, okay?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It means my job is to be objective. You understand?
You understand?
I'm objective about music. And objectively, since I have made money in this industry, I'm objectively average. You cannot make money in this industry if you're not objectively average overall. So there's that. You have no idea what you're talking about. Like I said, you can have your opinions, but the fact of the matter is, you can hate me all you want, but I'm making money in this game, and I don't care about your opinion. You're a cringe motherfucker who just got a hold of his phone and uploaded.
The voice ain't even real, dog. That's not even his real. That's not how he sounds. I'm telling you, he doesn't even have a southern accent. I promise you. On God, on my mama, on my life, this man ain't real at all. He's not in the slightest. I promise you, he's playing a whole ass character.
I don't know. In the Discord this morning, he was quick to tell me he was in North Carolina and he would come and fight me. So
he's committed to this whole ass character.
You're pathetic, and that's your whole life. Like, that's how much you care. Whenever you say you don't give a fuck, I believe you. I know I know you don't care about anything. You don't care about your wife. You don't care about your mama. You don't care about your brother or uncle. Anything. You don't care about anything in your life, but I do. I care about my career, and I care about a lot of things. But I know you don't give a fuck about anything. That's your problem. You need to get off your fucking lazy ass, because even though I'm overweight, I'm constantly doing stuff. I drive 2 hours to the fucking studio and 2 hours back. So you can't say, okay, I'm going to be overweight because I'm, you know why I'm overweight? It's because of my past upbringing that I'm trying to overcome.
Because you couldn't put the cookie down. That's why you fat.
It is 1,000,000% a fucking character, bro. Because of my past upbringing that I'm trying to shut the fuck up, bro.
Now, mind you, this man only responds. I never called you fat, but the fact you wasted 3 voice clips defending yourself on something I never said is telling. And then he responds with this.
Shut up, dude. I'm out. I do shit. So, you know, that's why I'm voice clipping you. I ain't got time to text, bitch.
He ain't got time to text. Now, another response here where we get, you came into my DMs 2 years after everything I've even had, honestly, to do with you, to talk shit. Honestly, I think you're so fucked in the head. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Here's the next voice clip.
If you're going to be my hater, you're lumped into the same category as all of them. You are all sinners that have sinned against the MC Nemesis. So,
this is where we start with the MC Nemesis.
I know for a 1,000% fact that this man right here is on next level marketing genius strategy.
Y'all are spinners
y'all are
against
fucking
the
playing into
MC
the
Nemesis.
MC Nemesis universe, right? This has got to be a whole ass Netflix special series, right? You better see it. I'm telling you, Tiger King, forget that bullshit. It's about to be MC Nemesis, a fucking rap story.
No, Nephew. It's the MC Nemesis.
The MC Nemesis.
Rap story.
The MC Nemesis. So, one sin is y'all sin. You fucking understand that, or you too goddamn stupid? You too goddamn stupid, boy? I bet you're too goddamn stupid. You better listen to me when I say this. Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion. I'm a music reviewer. People care about my opinion so much so that you and everybody and all your little fucking cringe friends make videos about me because I'm a goddamn professional. And my opinion holds weight. You goddamn boy.
No, they made videos about you because you're an asshole, an idiot, a narcissist that's on a sex offenders registry.
Now this guy responds, yet you were the one that wrote me, bud. You're so stupid, it's criminal. It's comical. I'm sorry. And then we get this.
It is also criminal how stupid he is. If there is any iota of a chance that this is real, he is actually potentially the silliest man on earth.
But then we ramp up to here.
The reason my opinion holds weight is because I spend money on this music. I spend my time. That's why when people listen to your boy, the MC Nemesis, I get views. I get followers. And motherfuckers like you, what the fuck you gonna do about it, boy? You gonna make another video? Hell no.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you more on how I know it's fake. You hear the progression of the intensity of his accent. Like it started off fairly lightly, and now he's boy, I say you gonna find out, boy. Like, nah, this dude is putting on the biggest fucking character. I swear to God, y'all.
I don't know. I hope so. Because if not, he is maybe.
He is, bro.
He is potentially. He is potentially, if it's legit, he is potentially the dumbest human being on earth.
Now he claimed in Alpha's Discord this morning that he lives in North Carolina or South Carolina. I can't remember.
Carolina, yeah.
However, I remember back when Asylum was beefing with him that he was supposedly in or from Alabama.
Well, he moved.
Gonna make another
Possible.
video? Hell no. Because you already tried, though, motherfuckers. Tried, yeah.
Somebody
Keep 'em
showed up
coming.
to his house at
It
like
only
2 in the
makes me
morning.
bigger. You fucking triggered asswipes. Your goddamn mama should have aborted you, you fucking bitch idiot. Oh, God. You'll never fucking learn, will you, you goddamn bitch. You are a goddamn bitch. And you'll never fucking learn. Look, I try to teach you something. You need to listen to the goddamn doctor of bars. That he don't give a shit about your opinion. I meticulously and focus-driven craft my raps. So I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck, boy. You're a fuck boy.
Sounds like you
With
give
the
a
bad
fuck.
opinion on the internet.
This is
Yo.
absolute. Yo, have you ever seen WWE?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
This is gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna break your reality right here, but that's actually all scripted as well.
I don't know, man. He's a little demon possessed right there towards the end of that.
I don't know.
You don't say.
Y'all, I found my old trumpet. I'm gonna sample this shit. Oh, you ever oil your fucking valve and you see how look at that shit. Oh yeah. Sorry,
I never played the trumpet.
It's been 3 years.
When you oil your fucking valve after
Whoa.
fucking 10 years of no, excuse me. It has been, let's see, 2014.
Oh, I want to hear him rage out.
It would have been 14 years since this trumpet has been played, which means 14 years since these valves have been oiled. And man, I'm fucking excited.
That's Tater. This is the dude that ended up getting banned from the Discord by the bot that said the hard R word.
Yeah. This is the dude that outed himself from the Discord earlier.
Whenever one of you fuck boys say I'm irrelevant, tell that to the dollars in my bank account, bitch.
That was the part. That was the part. The dollars in my bank account, bitch.
Say I'm irrelevant, tell that to the dollars in my bank account, bitch. You're irrelevant. You're irrelevant.
I want to troll this
Tell that to
dude
my
so bad.
production team that I pay. I'm a motherfucking boss. What are you?
I don't know, Jimmy. He might eat you alive.
Fucker?
Nah, bro.
You're a
Bro,
goddamn
he is
bitch.
a
Is what
walking,
you are.
talking troll.
Just a goddamn bitch. I'm getting
This man lives for every second of what is going on at this very moment.
Yep.
The fact that we are playing clips of this, he might be asleep right now, but his dreams are just like sunshine, gumdrops, and fucking rainbows right now.
No, and that's what I said earlier. So the whole reason he even came into the Discord this morning was to tell us about how Jesus Christ gave him the ability to write rhymes. And
Well, no,
and
originally first he said that he came in to say that he first was the first one to ever diss Tom McDonald, and that Upchurch got the idea from him, and that Upchurch follows him and steals his ideas all the time.
Yeah, but when I told him I didn't think that was true, he told me that Jesus Christ gave him a gift for writing rhymes. And
this is true.
That was how he knew that church stole his idea.
Right.
Oh, this guy's a
So,
weirdo,
Crypt
man.
had
He's
this
just so
dude too?
delusional.
Yeah, Crypt dissed him. Like way back. Way back.
Yeah, that's 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was one of the first disses that was done on him was Crypt, and then all of the Asylum, each member did one on him, and several other people, including Jackson Pierce, has two on him.
I found him. Does he
Oh,
have an
look at that,
Instagram?
y'all. That's 3 freshly oiled trumpet valves.
He's on
Oh,
Twitter. I'm gonna fuck him up
I'm
on
so
Twitter, bro.
excited.
And I mean, even Jacksonville Joe did one on him, I want to say last year, where he had Dan do an intro for it.
That wasn't last year. That was like at least 2 years ago.
No, that was like last year, or maybe the year before, but it was more recent.
Yeah, it was man. Just like earlier today, just
Hey,
blew
only
my mind.
cat.
Especially like the culmination being that he just says that word, and simultaneously I get the notification that he dropped it in the Discord, and the notification that he was gone from the Discord. And I was like, what the hell? Like, this man actually just came in here and for no reason just like hard R dropped on everybody, you know?
Jimmy, if you and Bill are gonna be doing things to each other, can you mute yourself, please?
Now I'm preparing to send him a picture.
Careful, Jiminator.
Oh,
Like I
dude,
said,
you're just asking for
he
trouble.
trolls
Jimmy.
back.
I'm gonna use my alternative account.
Damn it,
That's-
Bobby.
Whatever. Damn it, Bobby. Yeah, but anyway.
Damn it,
What up,
Bobby!
Melissa? How you doing?
Damn it, Bobby!
Oh.
That boy right.
I don't mean to cut the after party short for me. Fuck, it's been an hour? We have spent an hour talking about this motherfucker?
Yeah.
No, we spent 30 minutes talking about our parents and then 30 minutes talking about this motherfucker.
Y'all want to know something hilarious?
Yeah.
I was looking at my trumpet mouthpieces, and this one was like super black. Like you could see inside, it looks super dark in comparison to the other one. And I was like, yo, why did it like, is the material not as good? I realized I used it as a bowl at one point.
I knew it too when you started. It was like, oh, it's super dark. I was like, oh, this motherfucker smoked out of that shit.
Yeah. I wasn't sure, so I didn't say nothing.
You know me so well.
I was 100% sure. That's why. As soon as he got onto it, I was like, nope, he smoked out of that. Like that's exactly what happened there. My man literally packed a bowl in that bitch.
I did. That's exactly what I did.
I mean, tough times. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, going back to the day, I remember back in the day when we would use like apples and fucking pop cans. Like, did you ever use a pop can?
No, times were not tough. I think I was just like, will this work? Question mark.
Right.
For me,
I had a perfectly usable bowl.
I'll never forget the worst time in my life. So my dad, it was shortly after my mom and dad got divorced. And my dad, like chilling, you know, he went to bed, whatever. Me and my homie Axel, we're getting ready to go to bed, whatever. Like Axel was staying over, and we had some weed we gotten from a dude in school. And so, but we didn't have a way to smoke said weed because you know we were young, we were in middle school. And so like we couldn't get rolling papers. We had the weed, but like what do we do? And Axel's like, wait, I saw somebody do this before. Grab that can of Pepsi and let's stab holes in the side of it. So we stabbed holes. So anyway, we go, for whatever reason, we didn't walk outside. We go in my bedroom and open the window and like, you know, smoke it through whatever. And then like drop the can outside the window. So the next morning, my dad is like poking me on the couch because I fell asleep on the couch. My dad's poking me and he's like, what did you guys do? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, no. He poked me and I woke up and he goes, why were you smoking weed in the house? And I was like, what? And he was like, why didn't you just walk outside? Why were you smoking weed in the house? And I was like, we didn't smoke weed in the house, Dad. And he goes, well, that's not true because you forgot to close the window and it smells like weed all around the window. And I went outside and the fucking can is right there and I see where you smoked the weed out the window. Like my dad's like full on selling us out. And I was like, we didn't smoke weed in the house. And he's like, okay, well, don't do that shit again. Just walk outside if you're going to smoke weed and don't leave the windows open.
Gotta stick to your guns, brother. Gotta stick to your guns.
Even though your dad gave you an out and gave you a pass, you still stuck to your guns. Nice.
Yeah,
Stick to your guns.
that's just like go outside. Like don't do that shit and don't leave the
Like, I
window
don't care
open.
if you do it, just don't do it in the house.
He's like it's 20 degrees outside. Don't leave the window open all night. You know,
I remember my two younger brothers trying to smoke banana peels, and they had heard that tea bags have the same effect as smoking weed, and they tried to burn and smoke tea bags, and the tea
Oh,
bags
God.
smelled like pot burning, but they said it wasn't the same.
I tried smoking banana pills once, but I was like, then like midway through preparing for it, I Googled it, and you have to smoke like literally a ton of banana pills to get enough THC to get high.
Right. Thank
Are
you,
you
Alyssa.
serious?
There's no
Yeah, there-
THC in banana peels.
No. So the trace amount that's in there, if you smoke literally, I'm not playing, literally a ton of banana pills,
Yeah,
you
metric
can
ton.
get enough to get high.
Okay, but understand, you're not smoking THC.
Right.
You're getting a terpene effect because all plants and fruits contain terpenes.
Right.
That's the botanical thing, and you're getting
Well, that's
a
fair.
trace effect from
So
that,
what
but it's
you're
not
saying-
THC. You're not getting high.
So
Jimmy,
what you're
hey,
saying is
uh,
if I smoke enough of any kind of plant, I'll get high.
No, Jiminator. That's
Oh,
not
God.
I mean,
being conveyed
Jimmy
here.
is
basically
with that theory.
basically what it's saying is if you smoke enough of any plant, you will actually hallucinate because you're getting carbon monoxide poisoning.
Have a
Yes.
good night, Desiree.
That
Later, Desiree.
sounds
Have a good one,
so-
Des.
Des.
But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Watch Jimmy get high on some apple core.
Baltimore.
Just stole one of my catchphrases.
Next week, Geminator's gonna be like, I'm broke, so I'm smoking all these fucking daffodils that I picked out of my yard.
No, I just got a new fence. I'm good for a while.
Smoking on the
Taking
dandelion.
long rips of these mandarin orange peels.
Bong rips of mandarin orange pills and fucking I don't know, lawn clippings. Like Geminator's gonna be scooping up every time his dad mows the yard. He's gonna be fucking scooping that shit into a bag.
Hey, you're missing lime peels though.
There was a kid that
Proof,
I
the
went to
green
school with
color.
that got busted and got expelled for selling grass, finger quotes, but it was actually really clippings of grass.
That's hilarious.
See, I open oranges with my hands. I don't need that little
No,
fancy
you don't,
fucking
Jiminator.
tool.
Stop lying.
Jim about to be the most eco-friendly
just
Canadian
built
in Canada.
Jim, I feel like you
No,
use a nail
fuck the
clipper to
turtles.
open an orange.
What you guys think before I'm gonna dip in a second because Sierra's already in bed and I've been here for an hour and a half.
Right.
Going on to an hour
I
and a half.
need to go the
Um,
fuck to sleep. It's 3
yeah,
a.m.,
yeah.
bro. Holy shit.
It is 3 a.m. But so what do y'all think? Like quick recap, just around the room. What do you guys think about the Upchurch diss on Tom?
I think
I think it's
respond soon.
We didn't go around the room at all. We just all started answering, except Jason
No.
and Nappy. By we all, I mean Jim and Jay.
well. I started to give my opinion, and then Jim and Air spoke, and I stopped.
Cool story, bro. So what's your
Somebody-
opinion on the disc?
Jay, you start.
Okay, well, as I said said multiple times, I think that the two of them are in cahoots, and it's just a way of getting all of their names back into the public spotlight with the new fan base that Tom has acquired from the Daily Wire, and getting even more eyes on their music and people that would normally not be listening to their music.
So what about the fact though that Church called this shit out. Like, he dropped the Instagram post saying he was gonna drop this song before Tom even like acknowledged he was doing a song with Ben. Like, does that sway you at all or no?
Kind of, but not really, because like I said, they've been friends in the past to the point where they talked and everything. So it could have been set up so that it played out this way, so that nobody would question it.
Okay, fair enough. Who cares? I care. I'm a fan of rap. I'm a fan of both of those guys, and so like I care.
I care too.
Jason, what you got? I know Jason's got a reaction. If you guys haven't checked it out, you should go check it out for his full thoughts. But in 30 seconds or less, what you got?
I think the track is fire, and I think Tom needs to respond. And if he doesn't, then he a whole bitch.
Here's the thing. So I think the track is fire. I think Tom needs to respond as well. I don't know that I think the track is fire though. Like, to me, it's 100% a bait track. You know what I mean?
100%.
I don't know, but I mean, he had the balls to call it out by name.
Yeah. What about you, Jim? Where are you at?
Tom just better fucking respond soon. Or else
he's repping Canada. He's carrying Canada on his back, right? You're you're invested.
No. We don't claim him. He can fuck off to nowhere land.
Nappinator, what you got? Nappy don't even care about this shit remotely.
I got this karate kick.
Bro, don't fuck around with Nappy, bro.
Don't fuck around. You gonna find out.
But don't use that line. It's
I'm just over here playing the piano, man. I'm trying to practice my instruments.
Bro,
I think that's the song. You're the piano man.
So wait for my tax return.
Like my thing is this: there were some inaccuracies in what Church said. You know,
I know. I had to correct him on some things.
Yeah. My thing is this though. What bothers me is watching through how many reactors, especially I watched Cliff Beats. I watched his reaction because I know he's a big Tom McDonald fan. I watched his reaction to the track, and like he literally like basically restarted the song because Church said the N-word with the A at the end. And it's like, bro, like Church does that. This isn't even the first time in his music. If you cared about his music, which you're claiming in the reaction, you're like, oh, he literally starts it off by saying, this is a tough spot for me. I've got so many Upchurch fans and so many Tom McDonald fans that support the channel. And it's like, but if you're claiming that, then you should already know Church uses that word in his music.
Fact.
So,
well, not just in his music, but also in his everyday speech.
Yeah. And so it's like you're trying to what? You're trying to like you're so offended by this, but like you like him at the same time. Have you not listened to a song? Like,
I don't know. I don't usually watch reactions to stuff like this, but like I did, and my first time actually listening to the song was watching Jason's reaction. But I seen Stevie Knight did one. I don't like Stevie Knight a lot. He's had some good takes and a lot of bad ones. But
Stevie Knight's a whole bitch.
Yeah, he is.
And he got his ass kicked when he actually tried to fight. So them vanity muscles ain't doing shit for him. So, but I'm sorry. Go forward. Go forward.
I've only watched him for about a month. Like I don't know him well.
Fuck Stevie Knight. Go ahead though. No, let's not linger on that. What are your thoughts on his reaction? I didn't watch it.
Meh. Jason's video was good though.
I also find it rather interesting.
Jimmy, I feel like you're only saying that about my video because I'm here.
No, I left a like on it. I watched it. I don't know if I commented or not, but I
no, you didn't comment. Only between everyone that's here, only Tyler commented because Tyler's a real one.
I always do.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
Didn't I comment on that, Jason, or did I leave it not commented on?
Oh yeah, that's right. Jay did commented too. My bad, I forgot.
Yeah, because
there you go.
I said on
I did
Jason's
not
reaction.
comment. I've been very focused on my promotions and stuff that I've been doing for my album. But I love you, JJV. You know that.
Nappy, you get a whole pass because I know you're busy on some things, so you get a whole pass.
Also, I don't think Nappy really likes or cares about Upchurch. Like, let's be fair.
That's also very, very true.
Yeah, and I know
Nappy towards him. He seems like an alright guy.
Yeah, and I know Nappy doesn't really care for like the beef stuff and the diss tracks and stuff like that too. So
this is also big. But when you make original tracks, I try to swing through.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said on Jason's reaction,
no,
the thing that I find fascinating is that both of their fan bases intertwine a lot, and it's going to be really interesting to see the division happen. To where you have the Upchurch fans and then the Tom fans and the arguments that happen because of it.
Dude, in my reaction in the comment section, there's already a little mini civil war going on between the two camps.
I'm sure.
I've had one too. The funny thing to me is, Nappy's computer crashed.
Oh no.
So he's actually frozen right there. He's not just staring with the same face.
That was funny though.
I actually thought he was sitting there just waiting to get a word in for a minute.
That would have been funny.
The funny thing, yeah, I've got the mini civil war going on in my comments too, and it's funny too because like I faulted Upchurch for the fails. You know what I'm saying? And like I was still pretty pro Tom in my reaction, and still there are people popping into my comments like, you just hate Tom. You just hate Tom. It's like, no.
Those are bots.
Are you paying attention? Like,
those are bots, bro.
Yeah, no, 100% they are. And it's funny because a few years ago, anyway, no, whole rabbit hole I'm not going to go down right now.
Yeah, no, I know what you're referring to. I know where you were going with that.
Yeah.
No. And but literally like that again. Like, you guys know because you were there. Anyway, skipping over that side tangent, like it's just.
And I have the same thoughts too, for the record.
Yeah,
my bad.
No, 100%, man. But I feel like Tom has to respond to it because the funny thing is Tom has been ignoring it and going about his promotion of Facts still. And I'm sorry, that's not a good song. The fact that it's on Billboard at all is a slap in the face to everyone who makes real music.
Dude, you ever got Ben Shapiro going around calling himself a rap god, even though he only rapped one verse? It's like, calm down, Slim Shady from Wish.
Well, here's the thing. Blind consumerism is making that true because it's like everybody's going out and buying the track, and it's like, why do we want this to be a Billboard #1? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys remember when the Raptivist dropped? Me and Mises were live literally every day trying to make that shit even chart on Billboard, and we got completely fucking ignored. I'm just
I was there helping you.
But you know, like to see Ben come on and just like get it because they made a cringe catering song for Tom, like that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Like it actually fucking bothers me.
Well, the thing that gets me is that not to cut you off, but I mean, they're always about like numbers, especially when it comes to Tom. All his numbers, this, his numbers, that. Okay, well, you got a guy who also has numbers to back his stance, calling out a dude with numbers. So what? I mean, when it comes to someone who is smaller than Tom, like Mac Lethal was when they had their little back and forth. Now when you got a guy who actually has a chance against Tom, now he's gonna not respond. He's gonna, tuck tail and dip, like, and show that yellow streak on his back. Like, what the fuck?
Well, you know what's really funny, and I didn't realize this until earlier today. It was pointed out to me by a friend who may or may not wear a mask.
I know.
But so Look at Tom's most recent YouTube video, for example, right?
Mhm.
Which is facts. Which is facts with Ben Shapiro. How many views does that have?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
I don't know either. I can right
Frankly,
now. It's
could give
got
less of a shit.
11. It's got 11 million views, right? Do you
Mhm.
want concrete evidence that Tom buys views? Do you want me to give it to you right now? Because I can.
Oh, in my latest reaction, Church had already said that he found out when Tom was first coming up, dude spent $5K on bot views
Sure.
within his first million views.
No. And that's the thing. He's still doing that. But do you want me to show you how you can also share that with anyone and prove it beyond a doubt? I will. I can.
Is it
Go
the
for
view
it. I mean, I
per
don't even know, but go for it.
the view per sub count ratio or something like that?
Well, no, it's not that. Yes, he gets way more views than he has subscribers, but that's not it. There is that, but 11 million views on that video, right?
How many likes?
And everybody's buying this on iTunes and Amazon, and we're getting whole ass like this is like a Billboard #1 song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to Spotify and search for Tom McDonald if you have Spotify. His monthly listeners is below 2 million. And I'm not knocking that. That's a decent monthly listener count.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you think if at least once a month, a couple of times a month, sometimes every Friday, if Tom McDonald is dropping all these songs that break the internet and get so many YouTube views, don't you think at least half of those people are adding them to their Spotify playlists?
Oh yeah.
You think, yeah.
So
That's
why are his monthly listeners only at 2 million?
Right.
That's a good question.
If his newest video has 11 million views in what 6 days?
Mm-hmm. He should be having more subscribers.
Why in 1 month does he only have 2 million listeners across his whole catalog on Spotify?
Yeah, that is very suspect.
This song is on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more people use Spotify than use Apple Music.
Ah, see, Young Yim's even picking up on it, right? Crazy how that works, isn't it?
Well,
See,
I
I don't use
also
Apple
found it.
Music, so I can't say.
I also found it interesting that he started hollering about being shadow banned right around the time that Crowder broke that there was evidence that Crowder was being shadow banned.
Yeah.
And he's kept on that to
Bro,
this
he's not
very
being shadow
day.
banned. He even tried to say, like, because I still get his emails from his like fan club email list or whatever. He even tried to say there were issues dropping facts with Ben Shapiro. There were no issues. There was nothing lyrically in that song that would have been flagged for anything.
Right.
He put out a short claiming that TuneCore wouldn't distribute the song because of lyrical content.
TuneCore would not have kicked that song for lyrical content. You guys heard the song. Tell me what in that. And I've worked with TuneCore. I don't use TuneCore for my music, but I work with TuneCore regularly. If TuneCore released the Raptivist, if TuneCore released the Raptivist, why would they kick back that song?
The only reason that I could see that they kick it back is if it wasn't Ben Shapiro's actual voice, but AI. And they were trying to say that, okay, you can't claim this is the actual person if it's AI.
Final thing on that note, they would have been better off if it was AI because Scheme sounded better as AI Ben Shapiro in his subpar rap battles video than actual Ben Shapiro did in that song. Actual Ben Shapiro sounded better when he was making the spoof on WAP back in the day. Than he did in that song. That song, why was Ben mixed like trash in a song that is supposed to be internet breaking and legendary? You know what I mean?
Right.
But like Scheme said, the Pocket's fat bar does go kind of hard.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying the bar didn't go fat. I am saying that Ben probably didn't write it, but
I know he didn't write it.
no, but no, like, come on now.
There's no way he's like got a second persona as a rapper.
It's so cringe, and it's anyway.
What was really cringe? You had him dressed in a freaking hoodie, looking like Slim Shady from Wish.
Yeah, exactly. My thoughts begin and end at here's the thing. Yes, Church made a song clowning on you. Church's song was funny. Roll with it. Make your response like get this little thing going. But like, here's the thing. When your fan base starts attacking me in my comments because I gave an unbiased review to it, where I said that Upchurch was lying about things, where I said that it's funny and I would like to see Tom respond, but I also said the track was weak as hell and was not a strong diss. When your fan base comes and attacks me for that, then I have problems with your fans. Your fans are sacks of shit, and we can add that to the list. There have been several artists that I've stopped reacting to over the years because their fans are pieces of shit.
Yep.
Right.
Back.
This is not the first one. And if Tom McDonald needs to be one of those, then I'll say fuck Tom McDonald and never react to him again. You know what I mean?
Well, not to mention, Church tagged you and others that had reacted to his song for Creek Squad to go and check out. And when you gave criticisms of Church, they didn't start attacking you.
No, they didn't. That's the thing. Creek Squad has been like, literally, Creek Squad has been like, oh, this is a great breakdown of this reaction. Like, and it's like, I was
very
not
insightful.
Super, I was not super nice to Upchurch in it. Literally, when he brought up bullshit, even the California bars, which y'all know, I think California bars are funny. I laughed at them, and I even said, but yeah, this is a little bit too repetitive. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was not nice to Upchurch on the song. I did not say, oh, this is fire. This is the shit. He killed Tom with this one. I didn't say any of that shit. I literally said, that's funny, but like, that's not hard enough, you know?
And that's something I agree with you. Like, I don't think the track went as hard as it could have. But then again, he says he's got a backup, or not a backup, but like a second song.
Bro,
that's
why everybody thinks it's a bait.
I hope that one. I hope that was really, really good.
I think no, you're fine. I was interrupting you. Don't say sorry.
He's Canadian. He's supposed to say sorry.
I feel like the second track is dropping tomorrow. Period. I feel like the second track. I really thought it was gonna drop today. I feel like it's only a matter of time. I feel like the second track is dropping tomorrow. But on that note, because this is a conversation that I could literally just keep having, I'm going to jump and go to bed. Namson also texted me and asked me to tell you guys that he said good night.
That's fine.
So good night to Nappy. I'm gonna jump off. I hope you guys have a wonderful night.
Don't forget our story.
Sweet dreams, you young.
Don't forget our story, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, I know 100%. But y'all have a good night.
All right, you too.
You too.
See you later, bro.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike. Bye, Mike.
But I want to piggyback real quick on Tyler's point about Creek Squad, because Creek Squad, this is what I love about Creek Squad. Whether you agree with the things that Church does and or says, or you don't, Creek Squad is always respectful about it, so as long as you're not coming off sideways. You know what I mean? Like when I corrected Church on the California gun bar where he said, oh, it's illegal to own guns or bullets in your state, I corrected him on that. Creek Squad was still cool with my reaction. They're like, hey, man, you really broke this thing down and you're very, very respectful about it. And yeah, I agree. I think some actually agreed and said, yeah, I think Church buried Tom with this one. I think he bought him. Some who were both Creek Squad and Hog Fam said, I don't know, man. It's kind of mixed. I feel like Church could have done better. This did definitely come off as a bait. And then you have some members of Creek Squad that disagree with me, which was all well and good. Because again, Creek Squad is not Hog Fam, put it that way. Whereas Hog Fam, they just come at you from left field and do things that people on the left would do.
Right. And the other thing about it is, if you've ever watched the way Church and
Yeah.
Creek Squad roll,
Yeah.
is they don't automatically go attack people for having an opinion. Creek
Yes,
Squad
Tyler, with the
normally waits
exception of
for Church to say something about go get them.
yeah. Real quick, Jay, I just want to address this comment real quick because I think Tyler's still watching. Yes, Tyler, I did correct you on that, and true, you did not get triggered. So yes,
Right.
you are correct on that. Sorry, Jay, go ahead.
So
No, that I made my point in saying that if you ever watch the way Church and Creek Squad roll, is Creek
Yeah.
Squad is usually like that. They'll come in and they'll go, that's that's fair, or I think you're being a little bit unfair, and
Yeah.
maybe you check some other songs out if you don't like this song and things like that. Until Church goes ahead and goes, okay, this person's being a piece of shit, get him, Creek Squad, and then all the trolls come at him.
Yeah, because Church, here's Church's thing. Church doesn't care if you give him a bad review, so as long as you're honest and you can, unbiasedly break down what is wrong with the song, what is it about the song you don't like, and so
Right.
as long as you are, again, you're professional about it, you are,
Right.
respectful about it. He doesn't have an issue with it. All right, fine, cool. You don't feel it, that's cool. And that's why I always make a point, just because I'm not feeling this song, that does not mean that there's other songs in his catalog that I don't rock with. No, he's got plenty of songs that I rock with, and he's got some songs that I just don't like. You know what I mean? So it just depends. You know what I mean? If I'm feeling it or not.
All right.
No, I found Upchurch through a friend before I joined the community. Mostly through his comedic videos and not really his music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've known Upchurch for a while, and I've gained a lot of respect for him. Even when I haven't done many reactions to Upchurch on my channel, I've done 2 songs, I believe, and I've always requested that they would be cleared, and instantly, like within a day or two, cleared. So I've got a lot of respect for him for that.
Yeah, and to kind of piggyback on my point in regards to the songs that I choose to rock with and the ones I don't. I mean, you go look at my first Blue Jeans review that I did. There was a majority of songs on that record that I did like, and I think there was maybe 1 or 2 where it's I'm not really feeling this one so much, And Creek Squad was cool about it.
Yeah. And Tom has always had an issue where if you gave him a bad review, for some reason you ended up getting copyright claimed. But if you gave him, stellar reviews, you never got copyrighted claimed.
Yeah,
that's not true. That's not true. And I'll tell you why. Because I am proof that even when I did, and I pointed this out in my recent reaction video that I just posted the other day before I came to work, that even when I gave Tom positive reviews for songs of his that I did actually like, that I was actually fucking with, I still got claims.
Yeah.
And I have disputed them, and the claims they still stayed, even though the reviews were positive.
Yeah, I know Hillbilly had a thing against Tom for a long time because he had claimed a reaction, and he refused to do any Tom for a long time because of it.
Yeah.
But I also think that he gave some negative, but unbiased opinions about the song. So I think that's the thing is, if you give criticism, or you may even be criticizing the song without being critical, and you think you're being respectful or unbiased, then he'll still claim it.
Yeah.
I love Kalani though. I think he's
And
such a good producer.
oh, dude, Kalani has leveled up his game immensely. But real quick before we change subject, though, I think it's stupid because people say, "Oh, well, if you want your reviews and you white light it, you get to contact Tom directly." Well, here's the thing about that. Never mind the fact that Tom is so big at this point with the many followers that he has, with the number of followers that he has these days. So it would be hard to do that for one, but two, I shouldn't have to do that because whether Tom knows it or not, whether his distribution knows it or not, and if he's signed to a label, because I heard he may be signed to a label, whether the label knows this or not, when you do a reaction video, so as long as you are pausing and you are providing commentary, then to claim a reaction video is breaking the fair use laws, is breaking copyright laws. So it is illegal to do that.
Because you're transforming the content. It's not
Yes,
the same.
if you take it to court and the judge sees a reaction video doing what a reaction video is supposed to do, he or she is going to rule it out as like, that qualifies as transformative work, which is no longer the artist's content, but rather this content creator's content, and therefore it qualifies under fair use, copyright free, and it is not theft of this person's content.
Right, like Alpha said, that he's noticed both guys have, not to throw shade, but he's noticed they both have changed how they interact with him. There was a time when both dudes commented on his videos and came to streams, but he thinks we all remember that. Church is the only one who still shows him love.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, Church has been real since for as long as I've known of him, and that's why I always acknowledge the fact when it's relevant that look, I will always stick by Church because dude has helped me out in the past, and he didn't have to because who am I to him at the end of the day? So I'm like, right. Dude is one of the realest dudes that I know, and I will always support him. I will always have his back because again, he didn't have to help me out when he made a general dono at one of my premieres and popped into my chat on that same premiere and talked with me for a little bit. So,
I mean, I respect him highly. I haven't been rocking with much of his recent content on music was, but it's because the quality doesn't seem to be there like it used to be. But that's just a personal preference. And then with Tom, he keeps going at this whole MAGA rap and everything, and instead of focusing on the stuff that I resonated with when I found him, which was the more social conscious than the MAGA. It was we are all one people. We all need to band together and be one people kind of stuff.
Can I just say I sent you both a screenshot. You remember when I said I've done like 2 videos of Upchurch? I'll never forget when I got this email, like a year ago, that Ryan Upchurch, the real Ryan Upchurch had subscribed to my channel, which I sent you the screenshot.
Yeah, I remember you getting that, Jim.
And that's just crazy. I've done like 2 videos, and I don't know if he's still subbed or I don't even know if he really I don't know, but that's cool. That's really cool.
From my understanding, he never unsubscribes from anybody. YouTube may unsubscribe him, but I don't think he ever unsubscribes from anybody once they're on his radar as a reaction channel. And he is always, peeping in whenever they do either lives or a reaction to his music and shows love because that's just the way he is. And the fact that he doesn't sleep very often, adds to that so that you never quite know when he's going to comment, or say or jump in or whatever. But, he is very interactive with reaction communities and independent artists. And he does try to help put people on. I believe he helped Little Payday out.
Yeah,
when he heard he was coming up because he's a teen.
He probably subbed to me reading Canadian reacts, and he's thinking I need a backup opinion. I'm one of the only dudes in this fucking country who reacts to Upchurch.
No, to be honest, Geminator, he probably jumped into your channel and or subbed you because of the people that you hung out with, like Alpha Tyler and Jason and myself and
Yeah.
Dan and others that were Creek Squad, and he found your channel because of them and us going ahead and sending you his music to listen to and you being receptive of it. If you weren't receptive of it, he probably would have been like, "Oh, okay, well, he's got his opinion," and you would have never heard from him. But because you were receptive, that's why he gave you a follow and keeps up with you.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I'm telling you, man, Church is one of the realest dudes out there in the world, man. And the world can really benefit from having more people like Church.
Yeah, and the reason that he doesn't comment all the time is because there's so many reaction channels out there that he
Right.
follows.
Right. Well, not only that, but dude is too busy to be on social media all the time. You know what I mean? He still has his life to live. He still has other projects too that he's working on. You know what I mean? He's human. He's a human being at the end of the day, just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
No,
But
I've
at the
even said
same
to in
time, he
past
doesn't have a lot
videos,
of the same worries we have either.
I've also said too in past videos, if that's my only interaction with Church, I'm perfectly fine with that because I get it. You know what I mean? He's a busy man.
Right.
His time is very valuable, so I understand it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. And I would almost want to say that I think Alpha might be wrong about Church dropping a song tomorrow. I almost have a feeling that Tom is going to drop a song tomorrow out of the blue without any, press,
I don't know.
and have it go on with,
Do you guys know if Calhoun has said anything about the recent events?
No,
No, I don't know, but
no, he
that would be
hasn't.
an interesting one to find out what he thinks because of him having been friends with both of them.
No, well, the thing, as far as Calhoun is concerned, Church already put out an update because someone had asked him on, I think it was an Instagram Live, if there was beef between Adam and Church said no. Everything between me and Adam is cool. So, as far as I know,
Right.
Adam is staying out of it. He's staying neutral, which is the best thing for him to do.
Yeah. That's the best thing for anybody to do, to be honest. Let the artists have their beef with each other and just, give your commentaries on the songs that drop and, not choose sides, basically.
Yeah, Church has also said too in that same statement that if he's gonna diss somebody, he's gonna say their name. So you'll
Yeah.
know if he's dissing Adam if he says Adam's name, and if he doesn't say Adam's name, then he's not dissing Adam.
Right. And there's Alpha saying he should stay neutral. Exactly, Alpha. Just because your friends are beefing doesn't mean you have to.
Yeah,
That's one of the things I kept telling people all the time, and why I've been friends with people that were beefing on both sides. Like, when Menace and KSN were fighting, I was friends with both of them because I know how it is to be brothers, and that you're gonna have disagreements and arguments and fights. It's best to stay out of it as a third party.
Yeah.
Which honestly everybody should do. I think everybody should stay out of beefs between people unless you're directly affected by it. It's okay to have an opinion on it. It's just when you start trying to white knight and defend somebody that can defend themselves, that's where your issues lie. Be objective, be reasonable. You can have an opinion, but don't try to force your opinion on others. Let them have their own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If people were like that more often, then the world would be a better place to go. Oh, okay, you have a differing opinion than me. Okay, that's cool. You have your opinion, I have mine. We'll just walk away.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be an argument.
Right. like say for example, like I'm friends with both Dan and Tyler, right? And if for some reason they have beef, I'm not gonna get involved because hey, that has nothing to do with me. That's between them.
Exactly. Not saying that they do, just saying that as an example, if they did,
Right.
I'm the same way. If you and Alpha had beef, I'm staying out of it. I'm friends with both of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably tell you
Oh,
both, whoever I think is in the wrong.
What are you talking about, Jay?
Huh?
Me and Tyler beefing all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't ever take sides, do I?
I was just playing, man. Me and Tyler,
Right.
we like brothers, man. Like, yeah, we have our moments where we butt heads and downright get down to a point where we yell at each other. But
Yeah.
I think, but the fact that we're still friends to this day, I think right there, that should tell everyone just how deep our friendship really goes, how deep our bond really goes.
Yeah.
Right.
No. That time Tyler mentioned, like when he said it got brutal between you two, I was unfortunately a witness to that.
Oh yeah, I remember you were there.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
I don't think any of us were there at the time that Tyler was speaking of, because I think that was a private phone call between Alpha and Jason. However, we have seen it blow up to almost that point.
Maybe.
No, there was a time in the Discord chat, and yes,
yeah, I know there was.
And
I know there was.
What you said, and we did. It did get a little heated, but me and him, we talk like we always do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this is what I love about Tyler is that me and him will take a moment, we'll let cooler heads prevail, and we come together, we talk, and then we pretty much just kill the shit, and basically we just move on, learn from it, act like nothing ever happened.
Right, and then there's times where y'all have to take like a week or two away from each other before you can calm down enough to actually talk it out.
Yeah, but eventually we will talk it out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It might not be a day or two. It might be a week. It might be an hour before y'all calm down. You just never know. It depends on how heated y'all get.
Yeah.
Leslie, we night owls. Jason's at work currently, so.
Yep.
But yeah, the world would be a much better place if people would just realize everybody has an opinion, and whether you agree or disagree, that don't affect your, you don't have to agree with everybody. That's what makes fucking human beings. That's the way I was always brought up, is it's okay not to have the same opinions. It's what makes you special and what makes a relationship you have special, whether it be friendship or otherwise, business, sexual, whatever. You don't want to all be the same and live in an echo chamber, because then it gets boring. If everybody is alike, then it's really boring. You want to have some spice in your life.
Okay, careful, Joe. You're making so much sense. You're making me want to go beef with somebody.
As long as it's not teriyaki, you're fine.
Yeah, I love teriyaki. I'll fuck us with teriyaki.
Bro, same.
Some teriyaki beef.
What the fuck are you
awesome.
talking about, Jay?
What am I talking about? Teriyaki beef. Teriyaki beef is awesome.
Oh. Yeah, teriyaki's amazing. I was like, fuck, you got a problem with teriyaki?
Uh-oh.
No.
I'm trying to beef with you over hating teriyaki beef, Jay.
Well, I would figure that Bubba J was more into teriyaki chicken, because, the beef would be more like, missing Bill and all.
Oh, fuck you, Jay.
That was a good one, though.
That was a good one.
Thank you. You can be here all week.
Damn, Jay, that was cold.
That was smart. That was fucking calculated.
Yes, it was.
That was pretty clever.
I thought that one on the fly. My wit is getting a little bit better and better the more I'm around Alpha. I have to give that credit. Between Alpha, Namson, and Jason, and Tech, I have to say that too. all four of them has made my wit get a little bit faster than it normally was. Because back, before I ever met any of y'all, I could come up with zingers, but it usually took me like an hour and a half to think one up. But now I've gotten better at it.
You've gotten better at it, but you still make it easy for me to come at you with some zingers. Like earlier when I was saying, because Tyler was making a reference about the dude Hector with the car that had like the spoon engine in it, and I was like, well, I was trying to tell him to kind of piggyback off of that. Like, I met Hector from Fast and Furious, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you were like, well, nobody asked you, and I'm like, well, even though you didn't ask, I mean, you still responded, so the joke's kind of on you there, Jay.
Oh yeah, and I gave you credit for that, but at the same time, that's one of those that you can't get mad at somebody coming back at like that.
No, because I mean, it was a good comeback. I mean, I'll give you that. You had a good comeback, but it was like, but I can still top that though by, throwing some logic at him.
Right. Which most people don't usually do whenever they're hit with that. Nobody asked.
Yeah.
And if I had been thinking when you said that, well, you kind of did, I could have gone back to, no, I just stated my opinion. I never asked what you thought, kind of thing. But I didn't think of it then, and it's a moot point now.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, how was your time off of work? Or did you not have that yet?
Yeah, that's coming up. It's not yet.
My channel got its first super chat in August of 2020. Upchurch was the 30th.
Nice. Alpha said he just went back and counted his channel got its first super chat in August of 2020. Upchurch was the 30th of November 6th.
Yeah,
so it's the 30th on November 6th, and I Miss My Buddies dropped during the very first episode of ATRL.
Yeah, I have to go back and see when he did the $500 super chat to me. I know it was during a premiere, and it was during that time when he was beefing with that dude from Texas. I forget his name.
Kush?
But yeah, I have to go back. I'm pretty sure that was like I want to say that was like 2 years ago, I think.
The dude from Texas, wasn't that King Kush or?
No, this was 2 years ago, Jay. Way before the whole Mocon King Kush.
No. I know that, but I thought that they all ended up becoming friends because of that.
Was it Screwface?
No, it's not Screwface. Screwface is in Iowa.
It was a white guy in Texas. He had like a cowboy hat on, sunglasses. I forgot what the name of his channel was. Smoked his ass.
Wasn't that the celery? Fucking.
No, not the celery. This was another guy.
Okay, I don't know then. I'm trying to rack my brain and think of it. Because there was Buckshot Biggs, I think, that he beefed with. Or Buckshot something or other. They used the heavy auto-tune. And then there was it wasn't Buckshot, it was Shotgun. It was Shotgun Shane.
No, not Shotgun Shane. Because I didn't react to any of that stuff. But I want to say it was right around the time when he and Johnny Gobble were going at it, and then it was this dude. I have to look him up, but it was a dude in Texas though.
Was it the guy that did the video out behind the Target and then did part of it inside a barbershop?
No.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
He tried to play himself like he was a conservative, and he would call out the left and everything, but then he would.
Sorry, my bad.
But anyway, he turned out to not be that much of a conservative. Like he did some leftist tactics type of things, and church called him out on all that. And then I guess something happened where he was going to do a song or something with church, and he accused church of taking his money or whatever and not doing anything with him, but that never happened.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have to go back and look at my older videos. I can't do it on my phone, so I'll tap
King
it
Jet.
out. If I tap it out, it'll kick me out.
Tyler and Leslie are saying King Jut was the guy in Texas.
No, not Jet. It was a white guy with a cowboy hat and a pair of sunglasses on.
Like I said, I don't remember it. I've been around for most of the church's beefs, but
he tried to be like one of those conservative channels though, and talk shit about the left.
I don't know. It doesn't ring any bells with me.
Not white wing, left wing. I love the whole bird. That's a Mises bar.
Skids?
No,
Alpha said?
no, not Skiz. It was one of those like yuppie sounding motherfuckers. I think his channel was called something country or country something. I can't remember.
Oh, Big Country or whatever his name was. That he was a talking head conservative cowboy from Texas and started doing music and got into a beef with church, and church bodied him, and you ain't heard from him since. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, something like that. It was either Big Country or Big something country.
Yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now, and I can see his face. I don't remember what his actual name was. The channel was like Big Country or something like that. Yeah.
It was something like that. Yeah, he was like a yuppie sounding white guy with a cowboy hat, sunglasses on. He wore a flannel shirt. He would sit outside, and he would. Yeah.
On his ranch, talking shit about I'll whoop the liberals' ass and that kind of shit.
No. He wasn't one of those knuckleheads. Like I said, he was like one of those like ritzy sounding talking heads.
I remember him doing some videos because I caught on to watching him before he got famous with church, and he had several videos that he talked about, like the liberals smacking the MAGA hats off of people. He's like, I dare one of them to do it to me. I'll whoop them where they stand. Because he was a Texan.
Like yeah, he might have said some shit like that.
Yeah. He leaned into the whole I'm from Texas, I'm a badass.
I have to go through my older videos and see, because like I said, it was a couple of years ago when I did that video.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit. That was, I want to say that was pre-COVID.
No, it was right around the time that whole COVID bullshit was active. Well, 2021, it could have been post-COVID.
So Tyler said earlier in the stream that there's a new Mises project coming out in a few weeks, maybe. That'll be cool.
That's what I heard.
I thought that was not really a secret.
I don't know. I mean,
But there's an album and a tour coming.
Yeah, and I've heard about
the tour. If it
but
was a secret, then you pretty much leaked it, Jiminator, which is all your fault.
It's not a secret. He said it on the stream.
No, but you thought it was. So if you thought it was a secret, why would you leak it?
No. I didn't think it was a secret. That's why I mentioned it, because Tyler mentioned it today.
Sure.
Well, you did say, I think Tyler said something about this, as in you weren't sure.
Either way, I'm excited. I always love Mises.
Yeah, I like Mises' stuff too. I hope the tour comes around where I can see it. And that I'll have money for it.
You played like 3 fucking seconds.
Yeah, Leslie said Musa said something on Instagram about it, or posted something on Instagram about it.
All right, fair enough.
And I also said I definitely didn't accidentally play a piece of a song I'm mixing from it on any stream. So we know he did not do that. So
Okay, that's just pathetic. I searched Mises in Instagram and it doesn't even come up with him. You gotta do Saint Mises, right? Is that it?
yes, I do believe that is the actual channel name as well.
Hey, 28,000 followers, not bad. Good to see him grow.
And I think on all the socials it's Saint Mises, but I could be wrong. If Alpha hasn't fallen asleep, he can correct me. It's the reason that Dan came up with the followers as being Saint Squad, because his name was Saint Mises. Not to mention playing into the whole Christian rap and all that. Even though I don't think of Mises as Christian rap, I think of him as just a rapper.
You mean just a rapper?
Yeah. Because he can rap normal, he can do Christian, he can do political. It don't matter. It's whatever he feels at the time, which
Triple
makes me
J,
respect
not a
him.
political rapper.
Yep. See, there he goes. Saint Mises on all platforms,
What?
and this is the first fully mixed by DJ Alpha Tyler album.
Tyler also said that like Namson was helping as well, which is like I'm
Yeah,
getting
Namson has not been secretive about that either. Namson's working on an album that's supposed to come out in March, I want to say.
no. I heard something about
February.
Namson helping mix
February.
Jesus' stuff, unless I misunderstood.
I think you misunderstood.
I don't know. I thought Tyler said Namson
Because
was
Tyler said, first album fully mixed by DJ Alpha Tyler
All right, then that's my bad.
for Muses.
So Namson is helping. Okay.
Well, in that case, big pressure, Brody. I'm expecting a great mix.
I mean, I think that's more of a Thursday Night Records thing, but you know, I could be wrong.
So right now I'm working on collecting a little bit of money, and I'm gonna this is not really a secret, but like I am working on like a 5-song EP. I've been working on it for a while now, really dedicated to it. And I'm gonna get one song mixed by Namson, and I'm gonna get one song mixed by Tyler.
And by the way, there's your answer. Tyler just put.
Okay, there you go. But yeah, once Tyler has time, of course.
Yeah.
And I've already messaged Namson about it. He says he's down. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
Be nice to hear it mixed and mastered properly.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of music out there. Like I have a lot of beats, but like music that's like actually like mixed and mastered and everything. There's like maybe like there's of course there's the Beyond the Veil stuff, but even that's not that good yet, especially the mixing side of things.
I don't know. I think the Beyond the Veil stuff is good, but you know, it's just the mixing and mastering.
Yeah, Tyler said it's good. It's just we can be better, is what I'm trying to say.
Alpha says, tell Josh to watch what I did to Alyssa's MP3 earlier in 15 minutes. The next time he doubts me.
I finally convinced Josh to let Tyler mix a song as long as I pay for it. He was like, show me what he can do, and if it's like amazing, then like we'll work with him more often or something like that. So
he's gonna make y'all sound so much better than you've ever sounded, and Josh is gonna end up having to eat his hat.
Tyler's gonna blow Josh's fucking mind.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just inevitable. He has the experience behind him.
Again, we'll do that once Tyler isn't busy planning a tour and shit. Once he's a little
Right.
more calmed down.
Yeah.
That's when we'll work on stuff. So yeah.
I wouldn't blame you, Tyler. Especially after all that shit he said.
See, Josh wasn't talking shit though. Like not like that. It was just.
I'm fucking with you, Geminator. Jeez.
Damn. Okay.
Bruh.
Yeah, that whole Christmas situation was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
With his moving situation, it was really hard to get something out in the proper timing, but yeah.
You live and you learn.
That's why I'm planning this EP that I'm doing now. I'm gonna release it in fall of this year, so I have at least like a long, good time to work on it and perfect it, and then put it out. So like I'm being smart. I'm planning ahead.
Speaking of being smart, read Tyler's comment.
I already read it. I already read it.
I already read it.
You read this one?
I already read it.
Yeah, that was just a really bad situation, but we're through it and only upwards from here.
Yep. Well, I think I'm gonna cut it off, guys.
Oh.
It's been fun, and it's been 2 hours. That's good enough for me.
All right.
My voice is going anyway. I think y'all can hear that.
I was wondering why I was sounding kind of quiet.
Yeah. It's because my voice is going for some reason. I think it's, the weather changing because it's not quite cold, but it's not quite hot here.
Yeah, no. Before you go, I just want to say that Tyler has said in the past that these reasons are why he doesn't like working with metal bands, or like he's something along those lines, because everybody has their own opinion and whatever happens. But I'm really trying to change that around, and I really do want to work with Tyler with Beyond the Veil stuff. At least like to try and then continue in the future, but. We're gonna break that mold. We're all gonna agree on stuff. So I've been saying since day one.
Cool, bro. I'll believe when I see it.
That's the issue with bands, is that you usually have to go and have a odd number so that there's a tiebreaker for any decisions being made. That, or you just have a manager that runs everything with an iron fist, and everybody in the band is miserable then.
Yeah.
But
all right, but have a good night, guys, and I'll see you later.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Huh?
Say hi to Bill for me.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Bubba. That's what I thought.
He's learning.
Just like Tom McDonald.
Got him. But anyway, this has been the ATRL After Party. We appreciate y'all for showing up. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next Thursday after the show.